Hello guys and welcome back to another video. This is Juriah Plays and we are today looking at... This is a battle droid from the episode 1 series. There was like 4 different versions of this battle droid. So if you ever went into your Toys R Us and you saw this, always check for variants because you would have found a dirty one with blaster damage, a pure white one, and I think there was also one with like a yellow hue to it or something different to it. That could have been like one of the captains of the battle droids. I can't remember, to be honest, it's been that long. And then on the back you've got like things it would say. So in English you've got clear them away, where are you taking them, and halt, you're under arrest. Now you may be wondering, Juriah Plays, I like to keep my figures in the box. I don't want to take them out and ruin them. Well, that's good, because this thing, you could hold it up behind the packaging.
Halt! You're under arrest. Clear them away. Where are you taking them?
And it would, you could read the chips. This little RF chip down there, I think it was. You could read them without taking them out of packaging. So if you're like one of these guys like me, who likes to keep his figures mint in the box and not take them out, you could use those chips. So let's show you anyway. We're going to take one of these.
Halt! You're under arrest.
We're going to hold the first button down, and that beep sound there is it reading. So we can actually use this with, I think it was this one here. So this is a Qui-Gon Jinn, and he could...
Battle droids.
Store that one. And then I think this one also worked alongside with the Obi-Wan. So there was an Obi-Wan with a robe as well, which I happen to have just here. That's the Obi-Wan. And then you could...
How do you think this trade viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demands?
Store that to number 3. And then you could have a little conversation. So...
Halt! You're under arrest. Battle droids. How do you think this trade viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demands? These Federation types are cowards.
So the Obi-Wan one there could interact with that one. I don't know if the Obi-Wan actually works alongside the battle droid. Now, interact with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn, I believe. There's the other one gone. Here he is. Yes, he does work with the Destroyer droid, so...
How do you think this trade viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's
No, it's a
demands?
Destroyer droid and a battle droid.
Yes, Master. Master, destroyers!
So anyway, we're going to go through... Quiet! Quiet! Silence!
They're shield generators!
Silence! Oh, it's gone all out of whack now. So, anyway, that's gone all out of whack. We're going to look at the figures, and then we will do the voice lines for each figure. So, firstly, we've got Darth Maul. Awesome character. Shame he's only in the film for like less than 5 minutes. I'll bring him in a bit close. Oh, actually, a bit further out, maybe. Yeah. There we go. We'll put it there. You're not missing much at the top. So he comes with his double-edged lightsaber. He's got the bottom part of his outfit comes down. That's all of one piece. It's kind of like a soft rubbery material. Some of the later figures had more harder plastic around the bottom, but he's pretty good. He has got, if I remember, he has got not posable elbows, but they've got like rotating at the very top of the elbow where it meets the top of the arm. So he's got like a swivel, but this was before ball joints. So you've got probably about 7, maybe 8 points of articulation. You've got the head, you've got the shoulders, you've got the elbows, and I think wrists. Or is it just, no, I think it's just the elbows. And then down there you've just got, like the classic 5 POA, underneath this dress you've just got 2 hip bits which allow the legs to move forward and backwards. So anyway, let's have a look at his chip. He has...
If the trace was correct, I will find them quickly, Master. At last, we will have revenge.
I think he has one more.
If the trace was
Oh no, he only has 2.
I will find them quickly, Master.
Right, he only has 2. So, this guy would interact with the Darth Sidious, I believe. Yeah, Darth Sidious. Now, the Darth Sidious I have, which is the next figure I was going to talk about, I got this, and I thought, great, I've got one. It's in English. You know, it'd be great. I can interact with my Darth Maul. No. This one, for some reason... is in German. There is nothing on here to say that it's in German. That's all, anywhere. You know, I thought, oh yeah, it's going to be in English. It's got an English thing here. But no, for some reason the chip is in German. This figure has very basic articulation because he's got like the gown over him. So I don't even think he's got upper arm movement. I think it's... oh no, he has. He's got upper arm movement. His head won't move because the top of his cloak's over his head. I think his arms only move in and out slightly. That's it. I think even his legs are one solid piece. I won't go into the Commtalk stuff, but I will tell you what he's supposed to be saying. He says that Queen Amidala is young and naive. You have done well, Viceroy. You have been well trained, my young apprentice. Wipe them out, all of them. And they were the lines he says, but for some reason he says them in German on mine. So if anyone's got a English version in the card that they want to get rid of or would like to donate to the channel, let me know below. I'll buy it off of you if you want to sell it. Yeah, so that's the Darth Sidious.
Oi, you! Yeah, you! So you like to collect stuff, eh? Then get yourself action figures from Salty Eps. They've got an extensive library of things you can add, as long as it's got a barcode. Fed up of buying something and find out you've already got 29 of them? It doesn't matter if it's cards or cars or toenail no, not toenail clippings, they don't have barcodes, do they? No, or action figures. Yes, get yourself action figures from Salty Tips. Sort it out now or else I'll sort you.
And now on to Obi-Wan. So Obi-Wan, this is the basic Obi-Wan, which is the Jedi Knight with lightsaber and Commtalk. I think this is the one that's supposed to work with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn, but I've got the Qui-Gon I've got is a different version, and this is from Collection 1. Hence the orange, yellow bar underneath. He says nothing because I haven't turned it on.
Don't drop your guard. Do not underestimate the power of the Force. I am a Jedi.
Unfortunately, you can't cancel the sounds when you don't want to. Does he have anything else? I am a Jedi. And one line that I really didn't think he'd say.
Prepare to die, Sith.
That's not even said in the film.
Anakin will become a Jedi, I promise.
So yeah, he only has 4 wands, and he interacts with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn. It must be the second. Yeah, it's the robed version of Darth Maul there, which I don't actually have. There's the first Darth Maul, which is the I think that's the battle on Naboo or Coruscant. I can't remember. So yeah, that's Obi-Wan. Then we've got the Qui-Gon with the robes. And that's this cloth again. No, it hasn't. It's not near the chip.
I sense an unusual amount of fear for something as trivial as this trade dispute.
And I think we've also heard his ones as well, but he says, these Federation types are cowards, negotiations will be short. I sense an unusual amount of fear for something this trivial as a trade dispute. It is a standoff, let's go, and battle droids. So that's the one that interacts with battle droids. He comes with 2 lightsabers, one with a hilt and one with a full lightsaber. He has pretty much the same POA, swivelly elbows, although I think that one doesn't have. That one does, and this one doesn't. Shoulders, head, waist, I think, and the normal legs. So yeah, he's a nice figure. He looks a little bit like Liam Neeson, not very much. Yeah, not much at all, to be honest, looking like that. And then we've got the other Obi-Wan, as I like to call him, Pompadour Obi-Wan, because he looks like he's got a great big pompadour haircut with a little rat braid. He says,
How do you think this trade viceroy will deal with the Johnson demands? Yes, Master. Master, destroyers!
and we'll go through all of that again. And there's the lightsaber sounds. It's a shame.
Shield generators!
Oh, okay. I didn't even scan that one. That did some more. So he comes pretty much with the same posability. He's got actually both of his elbows have got swivels, shoulders, neck, waist, and legs. So there we go. He also comes with 2 lightsabers as well. One a hilt and one full extended lightsaber. And I think, yeah, he says one more, which was it's an invasion army, which I won't play again because we don't want to sit here listening to voices. Anyway, this one is, let's get it into the shot. This is Padme Nimbari, which I'm only assuming is Padme's true name, and if you didn't know, well, spoilers, she's the queen. She's the queen of Naboo. And this is her in her handmaiden disguise because she used to like to swap places with Keira Knightley, of all people. So this is...
These junk dealers must have a weakness of some kind. I've been trained in defense. I can take care of myself.
She won't stand up either.
You're a funny little boy. How do you know so much? These junk dealers must have a weakness of some kind.
I think that's all of her voice lines. She has basic posability, no elbow swivels, no wrist swivels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of POA because she's got the waist as well, and the yeah. She also comes with what looks like the scene from the pod race viewing screen thing. So she's got like a tablet type device here, and yeah, a very young Natalie Portman, but the figure looks nothing like Natalie Portman. We've also got 2 Anakins. We're going to do 2 for the price of 1 Anakin because I want to get this done. You saw this. Whoa, they won't even stand up. That's how bad they are. So let's do one at a time because this one will stand up. This is Anakin as seen at the end of The Phantom Menace during the celebrations. I don't even know what he says, to be honest.
I am not afraid.
Yeah, you're not afraid?
I will not disappoint you, Obi-Wan.
Ah, that's a laugh.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like Qui-Gon. I am not afraid.
So he's only got 3 lines there. One of those does make me laugh because, oh, not disappoint you, Obi-Wan. Oh, Obi-Wan, how wrong he was. And then we looked at this one before, but we didn't actually do the voice lines on it, and I might actually have to put a finger here to hold this in place. While we do this, because this is the pod racing one, and I've got another version of this loose, which I will at some point show you, and it's the one that actually comes with the pod racer, and his helmet is molded to his face, so you can't take it off. This one says,
You did it, R2!
and
Take this!
oh, this isn't the pod racing one. This is the Naboo pilot one.
Whoa!
many lines did he have? He had lots of lines. Unfortunately, one of them not being now this is pod racing and do a double barrel roll or whatever it was. Was it do a twist or something? I can't remember. But anyway, that was a look at the Phantom Menace figures from episode 1 and the Commtalk reader.